At the same press conference, Edgar said he proposed to triple food production on the planet to end starvation. He would do this by turning the deserts of the world into high-yield farmland. It would be the single most ambitious engineering project the world had ever seen, would cost an estimated 100,000 billion pounds, and would never be finished. The Second Great Schism continued. St. Peter's Square was divided in two by tape that said on both sides, "Faithful, do not cross." The metaphysical betting shop, situated in the middle, took bets from both sides. Arguing violently with Pope John John's loyalists, Pope Phillips and his rebels left Rome on the 13th of October, 2023, along with his piano, and flew to Rio de Janeiro, where he set up his headquarters. Pope Phillips had very nearly missed the flight because he was busy writing out a cheque for £1.5 million on the bet that he was St. Peter's successor. The rumour in Rome at the time was that Pope Phillips had sold a number of ancient manuscripts from the Vatican Library to pay for his bet. Pope Phillips' supporters denied this, saying that the funds had been made available by devoted followers. Pope John responded by betting £3 million that he was St. Peter's successor. Where Pope John had got the money from was also a matter of some speculation. "The Lord provides," he told the reporter and tapped his nose. Each pope excommunicated the followers of the other on different TV channels at precisely the same time. Both warned that those people who followed the false pope would burn in hell forever and ever. As a result of these two broadcasts, Catholics ran screaming and shouting to metaphysical betting shops all over the planet and endeavoured to outbet their rivals. Nest eggs, small, medium and large fortunes were spent at the metaphysical betting shops, as if there was no tomorrow. Soon each pope was bragging about how much money his followers were betting. Edgar phoned the popes with an update every 3 hours. He called both popes "Your Pompousness" and told them that just possibly they were the biggest tits on the planet. Both popes took such abuse socially they wanted to hear which of them was in the lead. The antagonism got so bad between Pope John and Pope Phillips that each officially cursed on live television the followers of the other. Their curses were broadcast on the same channel, each pope taking up half the screen. They said some pretty terrible things. This, of course, only exacerbated the matter further. Catholics became quite frantic. Old women carried every last item they possessed to pawnbrokers so that they could put yet more money on the bet that their pope was God's true messenger, etc., etc. Normal betting shops were completely empty. Bingo halls closed due to lack of custom, and for the first time in living memory, the Irish Grand National was called off because no one seemed very interested. The queues outside the metaphysical betting shops grew so large they blocked the traffic. The queues outside the metaphysical betting shops went on forever. In just about every country there were reports of riots between rival Catholics. Armed supporters of one pope guarded churches and cathedrals against attacks by supporters of the other pope. 45 churches were burned down in suspicious circumstances. 11 priests were beaten to death. There was even a reported case of someone being burned to death at the stake. There was talk of a religious revival.